All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. So reflected Jacques in Shakespeare's As You Like It on life and its ending. But not the way that Jesus talked about life. I have come to give you everything in abundance, he said, more than you expect, life in its fullness until you overflow. But let's be realistic. Nobody stays young forever. I know that, having reached 70 in June. Aging creeps up on you like a thief in the night. You don't notice it until one day you see yourself in the mirror and wonder who that old person is. Then suddenly you're hit with the unwelcome realization that you're no longer a young person. Things about you are beginning to sag. Moreover, gravity doesn't just affect your body, pulling things downward, so too for the soul. It's pulled downward along with the body, but our soul doesn't age, it matures. You can stay young in soul long after the body betrays you. We're meant to be always young in spirit, young at heart. Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart, as the song says? Our souls carry life differently than our bodies, because our bodies are built to eventually die. But our souls have no such exit strategy, only a strategy to deepen, grow richer and more textured. Our souls don't age. Like wine, they mature, and so we can always be young in spirit and at heart. So in the end, aging is a gift, even if unwanted, because aging takes us to a deeper place. It gives us time to explore our souls, that mysterious part of us which makes us who we are, and in doing so, to delve deeper into the love of Jesus. However, all of this doesn't mean that our bodies aren't important. They are. Our bodies are the way in which our souls are made flesh and reflect the truth that Jesus, the Word, became a man and lived among us, and who came from the Father, overflowing with tender mercy and truth. In Jesus, God destroyed the cords of death and raised him up, because it was impossible for death to hold him prisoner. Because of the death and resurrection of Jesus, death's power won't hold us prisoner either. Death sneers in the face of God. Jesus weeps in the face of death. And on Easter Day, Mary's tears are turned to joy because truth itself is reborn. The truth that this is, after all, the Creator's world, and that he has rescued it and is renewing it. And when he does, he will raise all his people to new bodily life to live in it. This is the promise of the Christian gospel.